everyone, this is Alan from BMW Durham, back again with another video. We have another new arrival and it's our first time seeing this one. It's a 2023 BMW X7 LCI M60i. Alright, so this is our first look of this brand new arrival. It's the 2023 BMW X7 LCI, and not only is it the LCI, this is the M60i, so this is what is going to be replacing the M50i from the previous body style. But yeah, this is our first time seeing one. It is not PDI'd, so there's going to be some limited functionality in the vehicle. But I wanted to waste no time getting some content made on this vehicle to share with all of you guys, because I know you love this stuff. And I know you're going to say, Alan, couldn't you have just gotten it PDI'd or detailed or whatever? And that's fine. I'll make another video once we have one that is in that state. But for now, I did not want to miss out on this opportunity to share this one with you because it looks fantastic. Especially now that it's in front of me, it looks really, 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 really good. All right, so before we even look at the car, I want to look at this new key. So this new key very much resembles the new iX key, but of course this one has kind of a metallic feel to it. It's in a gloss black with the nice M colors on there. I do like that they've put the 3 times there for remote engine start. Now there'll be no question as to how to do it, and it also says that it's the lock button, because for some people, I know it does say that on the last key, but it's not obvious for all. So we do have, sorry for the lack of focus, come on. So we have unlock, tailgate, panic button, and then there's a button on the back of the key as well, so you can release the fail-safe key just like the iX, so that you can get into the vehicle in case the key battery should die. Overall, I like the design of this new key. I don't know if I like the button placement because it'll be a little bit more difficult for me to figure it out by feel, but I'm sure over time it will be fine. Now, let's take a closer look at what we've got here. So the first thing that is definitely very striking on this new design is the front end. So we've got that new split headlight design. A lot of people were questioning it, but now that it's here in front of me, it looks absolutely amazing. So we've got the BMW LEDs just at the top here, and then down here you've got your low beams and everything. I don't have them on right now, but I just wanted to showcase what that part looks like. I really like how it's got that kind of upside down L shape going into that part. And this one is with the M Sport Pro package, so it gives you the high gloss black grille. I believe it's also illuminated. We get black M Sport brakes, which I'll show you afterwards once you get to that part. But this one also has a massive radar puck at the bottom. I've never seen one so large on a BMW so far, so that's a little bit different. Overall, I think the front end looks actually really good. And just to show you, that's the outgoing design. I mean, this design is really nice, but it looks dated now actually when you compare it to this. All right, so we're at the side of the vehicle now, so I just want to show you, we currently have these massive 22-inch V-spoke 755M wheels with those massive black M Sport brakes. Looks really good. And this is a little bit different. So we have this massive M badge on the fender that goes into that fender line, that has that line that goes all the way across the bottom of the vehicle just above the rocker panel. And look at this. This time the car receives the M wing mirrors, which is not how it was on the last vehicle. If we look up top, we still have the roof rails and such up there, and we've got that split sunroof for the third row. And let's take a look at these body lines all the way to the back. So one really cool thing is on the tail lights. So it is a similar design in terms of the overall shape, but it's now more three-dimensional than it was before. And you've got this neat design on the side. All right, and then also this chrome strip has been a little bit reduced, I think, and they've also kind of smoked it out a little bit. It's like has a smoked housing to it. We've got this chrome M60i badge on the back, but yeah, this looks really good. And down here they've also changed that freeform exhaust to have 2 cutouts on each side. I mean, there are 4 tips total, so it kind of makes sense. Because the car is not PDI'd, I will not be able to demonstrate the kick feature here. But let me just open this up to give you guys a chance to see what's in here. So it's not, I can't get the air suspension working right now, and this part is not, neither of these are working with full power. So we have a lot of the similar stuff back here. So cargo cover is down here. It can be put into the space. If we lift up that little thing right there and the other one over here, we still have the same type of X7 little cargo cover just for the third row. We have all the same buttons here as we did in the last gen. This is to operate the folding of the seats in the second row. This is the folding of the seats in the third row. This is for all the seats up. This is for all the seats down. Now we do have captain's chair in this vehicle, so I'm confident that just like in the last gen, we won't be able to fold the captain's chairs down. So only if you have the bench will it fold flat. We also have a 12-volt plug on this side, so it's pretty familiar back here. Headrest pop up, and just at the top here, just so you can see, we have heated seats for the third row. That's their own little sunroof there. The shade just opens, the glass itself does not open. Because we don't have full power, because it's not PDI'd yet, I won't be able to show you all the seats down, but you've seen it all in my other X7 videos. This is more just to show you the differences on the LCI. We also have the nice black Alcantara headliner in here, which looks really good. Overall, I think this is a winner. Let's continue looking at everything else. Another thing I just noticed is we've got the new style antenna. I didn't even see that because I'm not tall enough to really see it, but if we look at the previous X7, it had the more traditional style shark fin antenna, so I'm glad that I have this other X7 here. And then let's take a look if we open up the rear passenger door. So first and foremost, we have carbon fiber trim in here, which looks really good. We've got that nice M door sill down there. It looks like the controls for the captain's chairs all seem to be the same. This one still brings the seat back to the neutral position. We still have the buttons on the inside here, so we can fold the third row, and those buttons do exist on both sides. Now let me just see. So it looks like, yeah, we still have power sunshades on each side, which aren't working right now. We also have the ability to adjust the main sunroof as well as to close the shade on the rear sunroof. And let's see what else we've got back here. So we do still have the armrest in the center on the captain's chairs, so I don't think there's any change in the captain's chairs. We've got the vents on the back of the center console. We've got rear heated seats for the two second row seats. We have 12-volt plug, USB Type-C, some cup holders down there. It looks like we still have the USB Type-C and the accessory port on the back of the seat. And this one, there is also a pocket on the back of the seat. And they've added this little chrome detail here that wasn't here before. And I'm sure that there's a little ambient light underneath here as well, which we'll see at nighttime. So that all looks really good. And up on the top here, sunroof looks pretty traditional. I don't see anything that's really different. We still have the coat hanger on the B-pillar and the vent on the B-pillar as well. So that is all really good and really familiar. Now, if I open the door from the front passenger side, this is where things start to differ a little bit. So first and foremost, we have an M60i door sill that looks like it illuminates. We also have carbon fiber trim right over here, which looks great. This one has the massage function and the memory seats for the passenger seat. Well, look at this. I can't really show it to you yet, but this is the interaction bar. So it'll have all different lights and stuff going on here while things are happening, like if you get an incoming phone call or probably for driver assistance and that kind of thing. And look at that, because this is the M60, we've got this nice M imposed onto there. I've seen on the non-M60 that there's an X7 logo there. And then look at this, we have that iDrive 8 curved display. So this is massive, and it's also cool that we've got, look at this interesting style of vent direction. That's new. And this looks kind of similar down here. But let me just open up this. So it looks like we've got a communication pad. There is a digital key sitting in the cup holder, heated and cooled cup holders. And there's our new gear selector, which look, it's in crystal. I wish they put a little something in there that's illuminated like in the last one, but we have traction, we have park assist, we have push start button, we have sport comfort eco pro, we have hill descent assist, we have auto hold, we have electronic parking brake, we have air suspension height, and then on the actual shifter we have reverse, neutral, drive or sport shift, and a park button. So that is different. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I mean, we do lose the functionality of being able to shift manually with the shifter, but I don't know that there's many people who are doing that besides myself. And if I press this button, we look inside. You do have a USB Type-C charging port in there and a lot of space, which is great. I'm sure that the armrest will heat with the heated seats just as they did in the previous X7. And down here, I want you to see, this one does have the ambient air, so I'm sure somewhere in one of these bags, we've got 2 scents that we can install here so that we can enjoy some nice ambient air smells in case we're feeling some type of way. Let's go over to the driver's side. All right, so if we enter from the driver's side, we have some galvanic controls here. We've got all 4 windows. We've got the rear shades for the passenger doors, or sorry, windows here. Button for that here. Button to open and close the hatch. This is a button that allows the driver's seat controls to control the front passenger seat. Massage. Moving the second row seats to access the rear seats for your passengers. Memory. Now let's take a look at this. So we've got black full merino leather seats in here. I know that they're all covered in stickers and whatnot, so can't see them that well, but we do have head-up display. We do have those interesting vent controls on all the vents. We've got your exterior lighting controls. There's a little storage space down here. Now what I want to do is, I know that we can't get the full radio on, but I can at least turn this part on so you can see what's going on. So essentially this is what iDrive 8 will look like in here once you get in. I don't think I really have the ability to do much in terms of adjusting things, but I'll show you what I can do. So I've put it into sport, so that's what it'll look like in the sport mode. It looks kind of like the more track focus M mode in all the M cars, where it's a little bit closer, and you've got that the tach on the right and the speedo on the left, and the large digital speedometer in the center. Now in eco, looks like that. Comfort looks like this. Can I press any other buttons here that will do anything? Doesn't look like it. Now we also have, of course, we've got this new M Sport steering wheel. So one thing I did notice is it says, instead of just the cruise control button, actually has like an on-off logo on there as well. And yeah, I think if you have assisted driving, because I did notice the radar puck on the front, this is what it'll look like in here. And I'm going to imagine this is much like the i4 steering wheel controls, that this would allow you to change which views you want for your steering column, or sorry, for your dash and your head-up display, that can all be adjusted from here. Now let me just take a look at what else we've got here. So there's some microphones on the ceiling, and we've got the universal remote control just underneath the mirrors there. And I don't think we can get the sunroof open to see if this one has the Sky Lounge or not, but that's okay. Now what I want to do is let's take a look at what is under the hood. All right, so it still has that familiar 2-pull system to pop the hood. So let me just lift this up. So this is a new motor. This is the S60i 4.4 liter V8 twin power turbo with the 48 volt mild hybrid system. So this still outputs 523 horsepower and 553 foot-pounds of torque. But this will be apparently the new motor going forward that replaces the N63. And it's interesting, I mean, this is not a full M car, but it's got an S motor in it, so that's really cool. We still have positive battery terminal there, negative battery terminals that post here, and we still have our washer fluid here. I don't see anything else that's really different underneath the hood here, but overall, car looks really, really good. All right, so before I conclude this video, I just want to do one more little walk around so you guys can get all the angles and see exactly what we're working with here. This car looks really good. I knew the X7 LCI would look really good once it got here, but I think it even looks better than I anticipated. A lot of people who were making fun of this new design on the front end, I think it works really well. I can't wait to see it once we've got it PDI'd so I can see all the lights going. And once it is PDI'd, I'll give you guys another run through unless it gets sold first. But either way, I'm sure we'll get more X7s that I can share with you. I'm excited to see the new 7 Series, the new 3 Series, the new X1. And there's many more good things happening with BMW this year and next year. So I'm pretty excited about being here for all of that. All right, everyone, so that was my tour of this brand new 2023 BMW X7 M60i in black sapphire metallic. This thing is incredible, and I haven't even had a chance to really start it up and move it anywhere, but it's already caught my attention. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. If you liked the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.